It's the third day on the bike. I'm trying a couple of new things to work on the heat management. Temperature today expected to be about 33, 34 degrees, but with a feels like of about 41.
My plan is to cycle up and down the coast and show you the best of what we can see.
I'm starting the day in Puerto Juarez. If anything, this is where Cancun actually started. When they started the construction in 1970 of Cancun, there were only 3 people living there, but there were 117 people in this port town. And from here, the ferries, or rather the boats, I guess then, went across to Zona Hotelera, which was already occupied and has a long-standing history and even some Mayan buildings.
Puerto Juarez, as the origin of Cancun, is billing to be one of Mexico's magic neighborhoods. The road takes us further along the coast from Puerto Juarez, past the Punta Sam beach, and here I've seen christenings or baptisms in the mornings.
Even within Cancun, you'll find some small archaeological sites. This is El Meco. It's one of 3 within the city. El Meco was a reasonably important port in the 14th to 16th century and was running right up until just before the arrival of the Spanish. They used this building, El Castillo, 12 meters high, to keep an eye over the water that runs between the coast and Isla Mujeres, and it was watching mostly trade in salt, honey, obsidian and jade.
Indeed, the main pyramid here at El Meco is 12 meters. That's almost half as high as that at Chichen Itza. And then we move towards Costa Mujeres and towards Isla Blanca, where I love to go bird watching. From Isla Blanca, I head back towards the city, having been to my happy place. And here, I'll be back in the city and see what that joy can bring. Parque Las Palapas is where the locals hang out and the Mexican national tourists.
One of the great things in Mexico is they make lots of fresh fruit drinks. Today I've gone for cucumber with lemon. It's pretty refreshing. That works.
So how did you know so well, Spanish? I mean, you speak very well.
Thank you. I've been living here for 6 years. So my wife is Mexican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
So
You're lucky, bro.
how long have you been living here?
Yeah, I've been living over here for about 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, something
And
like
previously
that.
where?
And I'm a rapper though. I'm a singer. And I was like really bad in some addiction,
Okay. But now
so-
you're not addicted anymore. You're feeling better.
Yeah, I feel better now.
That's
feel
good.
better, and
That's the big step.
I got the the good attitude to go for it, and yeah, like you say, it's a big step.
It is. Absolutely.
And step by step, little by little. And,
Yeah.
Pues me gusta lo bello de todos los países tienen algo bello.
Cierto.
Por decir, las chicas en tu país, tú las ves normal, pero cuando una de ellas viene aquí, nosotros decimos, wow,
Sí.
y las chicas de aquí en otro lado las ven como wow,
Así es.
y aquí las
¿Y
vemos
son así?
y aquí las vemos como ¿Puedo cantar una canción rapidito de las mujeres?
Me encantaría.
Pues hola, soy Francisco Abreu, el Huawei de la Ciudad de México. Una peruanita tuve, tuve 2, tuve 3, no lo sé. Argentinas tuve 1, tuve 2, tuve 3, no lo sé. Gabachitas morenitas tuve 1, tuve 2, tuve 3, no lo sé. Ey, pero también aquí en México las puedes confundir por su belleza, porque Dios no se midió, porque las hizo tan bien bellas de los pies a la cabeza, porque también aquí parece que tienen un cuerpito colombiano, carita cubana, parecen puertorriqueñas, y mexicanas, porque su carita te impresiona, su boquita te emociona, su cuerpito te apasiona. Son como todas ellas, nuestras mexicanas también, que nos tienen vuelto locas, que nos tienen bien enamorados. Y nunca tengas miedo, porque Dios siempre va a estar a tu lado. Él quitará todo obstáculo de tu camino. Y no lo olvides, como él y como todo mexicano, siempre para adelante, fuerte y constante, siempre para el frente, fuerte y valiente. Si llegas a la meta, para mí eres un chingón. Y cuando llegues a la meta, olea, olea tu bandera, como el de nosotros, nuestra hermosa bandera representa, el rojo representa la sangre de la gente que murió por nuestras tierras, el blanco representa la pureza de la gente y la pureza de Dios, el verde nos recuerda lo bello de toda la naturaleza. Corre hacia la meta y maybe en el camino encontrarás una sorpresa o una princesa.
I'm just joyous after meeting Francisco. He's really one of life's characters. Here in the city, we see this ceviche roundabout, someone selling pozole, and then I go back onto the bridge which goes across the Nichupte Laguna. Again, the second longest bridge in Latin America, the longest being down in Brazil and connecting with Rio de Janeiro state. Again, the surface is incredible, and I'm watching boats now cross the laguna. It's really quite an attractive day. I'm passing a cyclist and just really marveling at being in the middle of this giant lake that for years was not something one could cross. Back on the Hotel Zone Road, I passed the Iberostar Cancun golf course, a home to some very big crocodiles, and also quite a few of them at that. And here, the turning point where I head back along the Hotel Zone Road, back towards home.
This is Cancun's pet-friendly beach, Playa para Mascotas.
I do love the vibe here. There's dogs in the water, there's dogs playing on the sargassum, and even the toilets are decorated with some very Mexican designs of some dogs. At one of the few points where the laguna connects with the Caribbean Sea, I'm delighted to see some boats heading out. There's 4 of them, but I'm also watching people fishing, and then the boats head out towards the sea again. I continue to Playa Delfines, that's Dolphins Beach, and here you see the leisure. There are jet skis, there's parasailing, but there's also nature. There are pelicans flying along the coast, and then they dip in going fishing. At the Mayan Museum in Cancun, you're able to see some of the artifacts, but also some of the original buildings from the Mayan towns of the 15th century.
A mí nunca conocí el mar hasta que yo tenía 24 años.
Ay, caray, ok.
Yo siempre decía que me encantaba el mar.
Sí.
Y mire, Dios fue bueno.
¿Y cumplió con los sueños?
Claro, sigo cumpliendo.
Muy bien.
Mi sueño era ser azafata del avión.
Ah,
Que
ok.
tenemos, pero llego a Cancún y me hicieron azafata del ferry
Ok.
que cruzaba de Puerto Juárez a Isla Mujeres. Un sueño realizado.
No, ese agua, los tonos del agua allá entre la isla y aquí,
Ya.
es el mejor lugar.
Ya.
Cuando mi hermano me visitó la primera vez, no lo pude creer. Había visto las fotos que había sacado y siempre imaginaba que había filtros, que no es natural.
¡Ah, ya!
Y
Ese
cuando-
era un sueño.
No,
era
cuando lo vi en
realidad.
vivo es como, ¿es real entonces? ¿Es real?
Ajá.
Sí, no.
Cuando gustas, taquitos, burritos, tacos, quesadillas, muy buenos.
Muy buenos,
¿Has
¿sí?
probado?
No, aquí no.
Oh, no puede faltar. Hay
Pues
que
algún
probar.
día. Muy bien.
Le ponemos lo mejor.
Sí.
Que es atención con amor.
Excelente. Gracias, Brenda.
Es un placer.
A spot of traffic in the hotel zone due to the bridge construction.
And that's the end of another ride, 95 kilometers, and I loved it. Tried some more of my favorite sites in Cancun and met some fabulous people. I like this. Next time.